Hello folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm, where my addiction's all over the internet. On this channel I do book hauls, book reviews, both physical and digital media, audiobooks, and so much more. In today's video, by the way, today is Thursday. Thursday. So yes, happy Thursday everybody. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about more in depth. I believe I mentioned this in one of my videos, but if you have not watched the video that has that section in or that mentioning, then you may not know. So I was on Google and I was just scrolling through looking at articles. One of them made me kind of but that was after what I had seen before. But the article was that you can now buy Kindle books on the Kindle app. And this is for people that don't know. Google had Amazon and as well as Barnes and Noble do an agreement that you cannot buy ebooks off of their app. That's why the Nook Lenovo is great, because even though the app is downloaded through Google Play when the device is put together, it's exempt from it because of the partnership that Lenovo and Barnes & Noble did. Now that you can now buy the ebooks on your Kindle app, this is great because it means that people now have a different avenue to spend their money. And it ties a lot into what is going on with Apple and this judge. This judge basically said that Apple was in violation of his order and all that. And the case between Apple and the federal government is very complex and very long and very whatever, and I'm not going to go into it in this video. But for people that had not been able to buy ebooks off of their phones, they now can do it. And as a reader, and as well as an author, I love this idea that people can now buy my books on their phone. Now, one of the things that I also like about this is that if I want to buy a book to go on my if I want to buy a licensing to go on my Nook, then I can from my phone, which is also great in itself. All in all, I really think that this is definitely going to benefit people. I know it'll definitely benefit both the new CEO of Amazon and the current CEO of Barnes and Noble, because now people don't need their Nooks or their Kindles to actually be able to buy these books and get them on there, or buy the licensing and get it on there. But yeah, it's amazing. It absolutely is. But yeah. Now, one huge reason I'm not going in depth with the whole thing with Apple and the judge is because I don't have that much time. I have to be at work at 10, and I just don't have time to really do a really super long video about it. But anyways, in other news, I am almost done with Secret Santa. I've got about this much left, so I will actually be getting this book done. But I will be uploading it solely on my horror channel and everything. So, yeah, so next, not next week, but the 24th, I will be ordering my stuff. even if I do manage to get all of the books that I have on my Barnes and Noble cart, they're probably going to divide them up into smaller packages so that it doesn't overwhelm the system. But yeah, because last thing I need is to be like waiting for my packages at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 5 o'clock in the afternoon and be told, oh, by the way, your package got lost in the mail, and I'm gonna be like, I'll be like, save me, please. So that's what they do. That's what they do. If you order a lot of books, they will cut them off into little bitty packages so that you can get your packages a lot quicker. That is from my own personal experience ordering from Barnes and Noble, that they will cut them up into little smaller packages, which I think will be good for the mailman's back or mail lady's back, because I don't really know if we got a mail lady or a mailman that comes to our apartment building. But yeah, because it seems like every time I go to see who the mail person is, they're already gone, and I'm like, I want to see who the mail person is. But yeah. All right, so I will see you guys around. Bye.